student physical therapist assistant for today. Brittany, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, wash my hands. Today we're going to do a couple movements with your shoulder joint. It's called PNF. It's just a really fancy way of saying we're going to do some range of motion and then we're going to do some strengthening exercises for it, okay? So we're going to do the D1 movement today. So go ahead and lay on down for me. Does this sound okay for you right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your shoulder's not in too much pain?
No, it's okay.
So, I'm going to take you through the movements first a couple times, and then I'm going to have you kind of do them with me, just giving you a couple cues, and then I'm actually going to add a little bit of resistance. Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the first one we're going to do, you're going to be an extension. So your shoulder's extended. It's going to be a little internally rotated as well, and it's going to be an abducted position. Your elbow is extended, and then your wrist is also going to be extended, and then in ulnar deviation. So we're going to start out like this. We're going to bring it up and around. So now our shoulder is flexed, it's in adduction, and it's externally rotated. Our elbow is a little bit more flexed, and our wrist is now in flexion, and then it's going to be radial deviation. Okay? So I know those words don't really make that much sense to you, but that's what our joints are doing.
Interesting.
We're going to go up and in, down and out. Up and in, down and out. And you were saying earlier too, you were having some issues getting your earrings on,
Mm-hmm.
right? That was kind of painful.
Yeah.
This motion should really help. So when we're doing it, when we're bringing our arm up, I want you to really think of getting that hand, that wrist, and the hand into your ear. So you really visualize getting your earrings on.
Okay.
Do one more just like that. Okay, so now I want you to do it a little bit more on your own. So I'm just going to give you some cues. So when you feel your wrist flick right here, I want you to bring it up and in. Remember to bring your arm or your hand in as well. Now down and out. Good. Up and in. Now down and out. Really get that pinky up when we're down here. Up and in. And that thumbs up right here. Down and out. Good job. Let's do one more. Up and in. Down and out. Does that feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we're going to try some resistance. Okay, so I'm going to still have my hands on you, but I'm going to resist that movement. So I'm going to bring it up and in. Good. Now down and out. Good job. Up and in for me. Down and remember to rotate your shoulder. So an external rotation down up here, internal rotation down. Let's do one more. Good job. Okay, go ahead and relax. How's your arm doing?
That's alright.
Is it a little tired?
A little tired.
Okay. So I'm just going to do a quick stretch for you also. It's the contract relax stretch, and we're going to do it into shoulder flexion. So bringing our arm all the way up here. So this again should help with those overhead movements for you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have your arm up, and I want you to go ahead and bend at your elbow here a little bit. It'll be easier to do the stretch. So go ahead and get into as much flexion as you can. Right there? Okay, so now what I want you to do, so I want you to contract into my hand. So you try to push my hand down. Push, 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 and relax. And I push it into a little bit more into flexion. Okay, now push, 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 and relax. Let's put that hand up. Okay, now one more for me. Push, 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 and relax. See how we can push your arm into a little bit more flexion each time? It's kind of cool, huh?
That is kind of cool.
Let's just hold this here for another second or two. Nice big breaths for me. Don't hold your breath. Does it hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do one more contraction for me. Push, 1, 2, 3, and relax. Okay. That feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
Does your arm feel a little bit looser now?
It does.
Good. All right, well that's all I have for you today. Do you have any questions for me before I go?
I don't think so.
All right, well you can go ahead and sit back up, get your socks or your shoes back on. All right, Brittany, well I will see you next time.
Thank you.
Thanks.